Miami On Demand from the David and Anita Dowk Indoor Sports Center. Fall camp continues. Steve Baker here with the head coach of the Red Hawks, Chuck Martin, our weekly update coach. Last week we talked, you were spending a lot of time with the defense. This week you've spent some time with the offense. Give us your overall thoughts this far into camp.
Well, personally, I'm not having near as much fun because I still, even though I switched over to offense this week, I still don't like them very much. So I still halfway am rooting for the defense. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's been good. Just trying to get a big picture feel. Sometimes as a head coach, if you spend all your time on one spot, which I typically have done, you get really focused on that and you maybe lose some big picture identity of what your team looks like. We know in 2 weeks from now that our team's going to have to come together and we got to play on our strengths and try to avoid our weaknesses. So just want to spend some time on offense to really try to figure out really what our strengths and weaknesses on offense are and then really what our big picture team strength and weakness are. So when you go in and try to manage that first game, you kind of know, hey, we want to do this because this is what we're really good at, and we want to try to stay away from these other things. So it's been good, and then also just kind of reunite with the offensive guys that I haven't yelled at any of them since last fall. I think OU is really the last time I got a good butt chewing on any of the offensive guys, so I'm looking forward this week to getting after them a little bit because that's always fun for me.
Well, one of the biggest battles of the year, obviously, is the quarterback position. Andrew happened to be in camp today and was looking around. You got a pretty good battle between three guys at the quarterback spot.
Yeah, it's been awesome so far. Coomer, it's three-man battle, but really it's kind of a two-man battle, and then you got a true freshman that we're trying to keep developed because we know he's a talented kid. But you got a fifth-year senior who's got some experience, he's got some confidence, he's got some poise, and he really has the most know-how of what to do, and it really shows out there. Our whole offense is a little better when Coomer's out there because of just his presence, all right? Gus, obviously, spring helped him tremendously, got a ton of work, and he's starting to command that field presence, but there's still a lot of stuff every day that's new to him, and he's still a redshirt freshman that's just learning. He, like Coomer, can really hurt you with his arm and his legs, so obviously when Gus even more so can run the football really effectively, and that gives a new dimension to our offense. And then you got Billy, who's really drinking through a fire hose. He just got here. He's doing great things. We're just trying to give him a little bit more every day and keep putting him in different positions, knowing that it's clearly going to be a couple steps forward and a couple steps back each day for him because it's so new learning. And then obviously he's a big, strong-arm kid that can really whip the ball around. So we got three different really types of players and three different style of players and then three different maturity levels. So it's just, I don't know that, everybody wants to know, I don't know that any decision might be made for a good 12 months. So it's going to be, but the nice thing from our standpoint is there's an air of confidence about all three of them, and then which in turn the team believes in all three of them. I think there's a good chance all three are going to play at some point. I don't know that the young kid's going to play right away, but I think at some point all three quarterbacks may play this year, and I think they can all help us win games, and that's where we're trying to get to.
Exactly. The game is getting closer here. We're a couple of weeks away from Presbyterian, and the events start picking up. Class next week, but this is really a big week for Miami football. I know tomorrow is move-in day. The team is going to assist in that. Then you have an appreciation day, and then the Pigskin preview is this weekend on Saturday morning. A big week for this team.
Yeah, and tomorrow's a huge day for our football program. It's our team appreciation day. So we're starting with helping them move in from 9 to noon. We're going to have football players on campus just helping whoever's, I don't know where they have us assigned, but housing puts us wherever they feel like they need us the most. So for 3 hours, we're going to help them move in. We're not practicing tomorrow, which most teams never take a day off in fall camp, but we're taking a day off not really because we need a day of football off. We need all the football we get. We're taking a day off because, as we talk to our players about, for 365 days, there's people on this campus that help our kids every day. Every day. And some of them they don't even know. Some of them they've never even met. So we've always kind of done this in fall camp that we give up a day of practice to make sure, at least for a few hours, somebody that helps me for 365 days, we give them 2 hours of our life to. So the afternoon we're going to be all over campus, and you name it, from the president's office to right down here at the stadium and everywhere in between, trying to show our appreciation for all the people that help Miami football on a daily basis. Like I said, it's awesome. Daryl in the equipment room and Hark in the weight room and Paul in the training room. Those are easy ones. Those kids feel the help every day. But there's other people, from faculty to academic people to VPs to presidents, that do things that impact our football program every single day that our kids have never even met, let alone even have the opportunity to say, hey, we really appreciate admissions, housing, dining, all these people. So we're going to be spread out all afternoon, all over campus with Miami 100 and some Miami football players and coaches and interns and GAs, and trying to make sure everybody knows that, hey, we really do appreciate being at Miami. We really appreciate this opportunity, not as a head coach or a third-team kicker, but everybody. We appreciate our opportunity to come play football in Miami and be part of this unbelievable institution. And tomorrow, at least everyone on campus is going to know how much we appreciate it.
Exactly. Saturday, the Pigskin Preview. It begins with the groundbreaking for the new Gunlock Athletic Performance Center. Then the scrimmage or practice on Saturday morning. What can fans expect when they come out there on Saturday?
Just hopefully a faster pace. When the ball is snapped, that there is bigger, stronger, quicker athlete. Hopefully there's a noticeable difference even from the spring game, which I thought there was a noticeable difference just about how fast our team is. We're heading the right direction. We're not going to be the fastest team in the league or even close, but we're heading to where we're closing the gap to where we're not going to be out-athleted, hopefully, on most Saturdays. We might be out-experienced. We still might have some physical strength deficiencies, but hopefully they see the speed and the athleticism of the kids we have right now and think, okay, we're heading in the right direction.
Coach, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Head coach Chuck Martin joining us again. 9:30 on Saturday morning is the groundbreaking ceremony for the new Gunlock APC, and then the Pigskin Preview immediately after that. You can call the Miami Athletic Ticket Office and get more information at 529-4295.